Greetings, stamp collectors. Isn't that a cool stamp? I'll tell you about it in just a minute. So I'm just the dude that collects stamps, and every once in a while I like to post a video and tell you about what I do with stamps. So let me show you a few things that I've been doing lately as July ends in 2026. So I love to put my stamps on the wall so that near my workstation I have stamps to look at. And as you can see, insects. Yeah, I've had those since I was actually in high school 45 years ago. And then I just put other ones up here that are just cool to look at. Fish, animals, all kinds of cool stuff. And then I have a table. I just bought a new lamp, which really helps so that I can look at the stamps and see them more accurately, and I can take photos on this table with a black background. It's something else you can do. I also have this reorganized so that it makes more sense. I have my topical areas in here, as you can see. And then I have this year's foci, or focuses. I have animals on stamps, and not only did I write a book about 30 different stamps, I made my own albums and do my own research. So here's the animals, here's the butterflies, and this is numbers on stamps. And you can basically see the stamps come with numbers, but what does 1000F mean, or 400, or 2000? Well, that's what I find out, and I put inside this stamp album. It's my own. I made it, and I think it's pretty cool. So I also am focusing on Vietnam for the next upcoming year, and it'll be this album right here where I collect them and I put them in here. And as you can see, I've got a lot of stamps from Vietnam, and I'm traveling there within the next year. And then this is some of next year's stamps where I'll study insects. And then these are the decades from all the 1900s, one page per year. And then here's one for the 50 states. And those are the things I'm focusing on in 2027. And then I have 2028 down here and the further things. But you can do the same type of thing. Just organize things however you think are cool. And sometimes I like to just draw. Yeah, that's my reading section. And I'll draw something. And then what I may do is turn some of these into a sewing art that I do, which is pretty cool. And my sewing looks like stuff like this, where I take a photo, but now I'll do a stamp, and that'll be one of my next year's projects. So whatever you do with stamps, have fun. I'm going to do less posting online and more focusing on my own life. But you can have fun with stamps. Just decide what you want to do and do it.